On today's episode of Help, I Sexted My Boss.
We've got the weird and wonderful things that you've misplaced.
And Jordan's blushing about a long-lost Spanish DVD. No, I can't look!
Guten Tag, and welcome to our Friday episode.
Wie geht's? That means how are you?
Ja, Scheiße. Where we see how much extra content we can squeeze into your week. Random things that have been sent in, extra bits that have been going on, and how our advice went down with you, our G&Divas. What are you doing this weekend?
Well, I'm not in Berlin, but I will be in Berlin next weekend.
Shock.
I know. Can I say, I know you had booked Berlin first, and in this instance, I will say that yes, we did slightly get the idea from you. But I did, when we were going to book it, text you going, you're not in Berlin on these dates, are you? Because I didn't want to crash your holiday.
I would have been fine with you being out there.
I know. But, you see enough of me, so you don't need me all the time.
I've been getting ready for the lingo for this weekend.
I can tell.
Ha. Guten Tag. Verstand doch Technik.
Good. Do you want to learn some other words?
Yeah, go on.
Schädling de Kemp from Schmittel.
Schädling de Kemp from Schmittel.
Yes, got it in one.
What's that?
Pesticide.
Right, okay, hopefully I'm not asking for that.
No. Schwarzwälder Kirschkuchen.
Fortschmeller head cousin. What's that?
Schwarzwälder Kirschkuchen.
Schwarzwälder.
Yeah, Black Forest Gatto.
Okay.
You might order that. Dumpfkopf.
Dumpfkopf.
Come on, guess what Dumpfkopf. Dumpf is a very similar word in English.
Dumpf.
Like
no.
Dumb.
Dumb.
Kopf.
Kopf.
Kopf means head.
Dumpfkopf.
Like you think.
Oh, yeah. So if someone bumps into it, I go, you Dumpfkopf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's sort of that, and I can do lots of words about wind turbines because, as I've said before, I learned German at school during Tony Blair's era, so all the language choices are about wind turbines.
Okay, what's German for harder?
Harder.
Harder! I'm
Yeah.
joking. Oh, hello. Oh.
I know what faster is. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Faster.
Schneller.
Schneller! Schneller!
Schnell.
It's babus in Spain.
Is it just schnell? I thought it was schneller.
Schneller, well, maybe.
That was how I learned Spanish, babus in Spain. My mate gave me a porn DVD in high school, and all she kept saying on it was babus, babus. That's how I knew it was faster.
Oh my goodness.
It was. He brought it back from Tenerife. He said, here, watch that. If my mum finds it, she'll kill me. And then we all passed it round. And then everyone went, and we all in our group just thought it was funny to go, babus, babus. And we found out it meant faster.
So often I don't know what to say. Okay.
She was there going, oh, bubbles and bubbles and bubbles and bubbles and bubbles.
Jordan.
That's how I knew what faster meant in Spanish.
You knew quite a lot of things
I think
watching
it means
that, didn't
Spanish, isn't it? Is it bubbles? Vamos?
Vamos.
Vamos, vamos.
You can't even remember it.
No, it was vamos, vamos. Not bubbles. It might have been bubbles. Oh, bubbles. I can't remember.
Because you were watching it from behind fingers.
No, it wasn't.
Oh no, don't like it.
No, it wasn't.
Now, look, after you, Jordan, mentioned misplacing 2 of your bread knives, and we had a listener that lost their tongue piercing inside of their partner.
Oh, God, yeah.
We asked G&Divas what weird and wonderful things they had misplaced. So in a similar vein to that piercings dilemma, Anonymous had a one-night stand with a work colleague who lost his nipple-piercing ball. After an awkward morning searching, they gave up until she sneezed and it popped out from her nose.
How the hell did it get up there?
Wow. What?
How the hell did they get up there? You're doing it wrong, love, if it's going up your nostril.
Yeah.
Maybe
okay.
she was licking his nipples and it fell in.
I don't even really want to know what a nipple piercing ball... Oh, no, nipple piercing.
It's always the last place you look.
Okay. She avoids pierced lovers now. Thanks for clarifying. Jill lost her travel journal on a flight in Australia.
Oh, that's so sweet. Do people still do travel journal? Did you do one when you went? Did you write in your travel journal? Can we please read it for a bonus?
Oh, yes.
Please.
Oh, it's like William's diary.
Oh, please bring your travel journal in.
It's literally been a year since I've come back.
Yes, right. We will do that on an upcoming bonus episode.
I'll select some days.
We won't read bits about the 3 films. but we'll do the other one. Okay.
Hilarious. Okay. Jill lost her travel journal on a flight in Australia and thought it was gone forever until 4 months later when a stranger found it in a thrift shop and tracked her down via Instagram. He read it, unfortunately, but she got it back. Oh no, I think if you find someone, other than maybe reading the front page to see if they've got like someone's contact details, I don't think you should then sit and read it.
Mm-hmm.
That's very bad form. Jamie's grandma lost their granddad's ashes after moving house, but they mysteriously reappeared after 7 months. They reappeared or you just found them?
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Abby lost her Nokia 3310 at a donkey sanctuary. It's believed one of the donkeys may have mistaken it for a snack.
Now, 3310s.
Is that a snake coming out of its arse?
That was, 20 years ago when they were out? I bet that donkey shat it out and it's probably still got battery now. Those phones needed charging once every month. I had one.
Well, that's because it didn't do an awful lot compared to phones today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Freddie's brother lost his wedding band in the sea the day after he got married.
What's a wedding band?
Your ring.
Why do you call it band?
Well, because technically a ring, I think, has a jewel, whereas a band is a
okay.
like that. It's like it's solid.
Is that Freddie Viral Freddie?
No.
How is he?
Yeah, he's all right. The artist formerly known as Viral Freddie.
Oh, can we call him the other one that we came up with?
No.
What, really? Can we not?
I'll ask him and I'll come back to you.
Can we? He'd love that.
Okay. Jenny, the midwife, has a colleague who was in the middle of delivering a baby when she found a cock ring inside the mum that had apparently been missing for many months.
Oh,
This is vile.
Smell good. Oh.
It's not about smelling good. It's. Okay.
What's she doing putting a cock ring on a fanny?
Well, I know. Maybe I think it came off.
Right.
Yeah. And finally, I hope you called the baby Gollum.
How is your logic that it was to put the cock ring on the fanny?
I don't know. Can't you put them on?
Remember, you didn't watch that DVD very well. No.
He was hiding.
I don't know.
Oh no! Look at the breasts! Mummy!
I don't know. Go and get rings for the clitoris.
Yes, but then if you can, which I don't know if you can, it would be called a clitoris ring. Be a different size.
And finally, Anonymous, continuing a theme, Anonymous lost a butt plug inside themselves. However, after a trip to A&E and examination, the doctors couldn't find it and assumed it fell out. Hours later, the mystery was solved. It came out during a trip to the lavatory. Wow. Okay, well...
I didn't do that when I watched the porn video. You're bugging me.
Sorry. It's Jordan.
It's a joke.
It's a fantasy. This is from Shay. Hi, William and Jordan, and the epic team.
New gym I'm going to.
Yeah.
Met a new mate in the sauna called Shay.
Did you?
I actually couldn't tell you what he looks like because he's behind mist, but we've had a good few chats.
Behind mist in the sauna? You mean in the steam room?
In the steam room, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a lovely guy. Videographer.
Of course he is.
Would you be able to pick out anything else of his? If he was in a lineup?
No comment.
In Help, he's a suit... Vamos. In Help, he's a suitcase shagger.
Good callback.
Yeah, but... Jordan's just discovered comedy. Jordan mentioned humping the bed as a kid.
I didn't hump the bed.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Or a pillow or something like that.
I didn't.
I remember I used to hump my teddy, this is from Shay, behind the bed, looking out for anyone coming, and then I'd stop. I was 7. It's not just him. We've all done odd things as kids. Okay?
I didn't hump teddies or beds or
I
pillows.
definitely did not hump teddies, or indeed anything. A message from Lauren now. Hey guys, after hearing you do your relationship MOT on sloshed singing gay ghosts and a relationship review, I have discovered an ick after 16 years of being with my husband, and now I have a dilemma. My husband is always clutching his penis like some sort of comforter. I was used to that, but then things went up a notch. When we were catching up one evening, talking about general stuff a husband and wife discuss, I noticed he's now tugging it like the St. Paul's Cathedral Guild of Ringers. Just sitting there in his big, baggy, worn-out jogging bottoms.
Lads do this.
I can't look at him, and I get grossed out every time I see him do it. My dilemma is this: how do I tell him to stop without hurting his feelings, or making him think he's grossing me out?
You need to speak to him, because lads, if they just don't know they're doing it. You're on settee, you're watching telly, and all of a sudden you'd be like, I've been playing with my cock for an hour. You don't even know you're doing it. You do, honestly, you do it.
I absolutely do
Everyone
not.
does it, Ben. You just be there and you're like, you don't even know.
I'm
It's
not
just
sure
like,
if it would be for an hour.
Your hands just go down your pants and you unset it and you need telling. You need
It
telling.
is a bad habit.
It's a quick, babe, your hands, and you're like, I'm so sorry. Babe, get your hands off your dick. Stop feckling.
What? Is this an
My
northern
mum
word?
used to go mad at us, 4 boys used to go mad at us.
What
Come
did
on.
you were talking? We were talking about this before this episode. What did your mum used to say to you?
I don't want to.
No, go on, or I'll do it.
Get your hands out your pants. Do you like it if I did it? Would you like it if I did it? If I walked in the living room and I'm like, oh,
Jordan,
no.
for those listening to this podcast, Jordan's making a gesture.
Like, yeah. It's just, I don't know. Why do lads do that? Because girls don't do it, do they? So,
Maybe
yeah.
maybe they need reassurance.
He's not a
still there.
weirdo. He's just, you just need to, he shouldn't be tugging it either. But
No. I think, Lauren, I don't think you need to worry about hurting his feelings. You need to tell him immediately, it grosses me out, please stop doing it.
I bet Mikey does it.
No, Mikey does not do
He
it.
does. He does. It's just one of life's many mysteries.
No, but I think be direct, Lauren.
I've seen you do it before.
I have never done it.
I have in your Jama bottoms. I have. When we had that sleepover that time. And we played Coco Ball. International Coco Ball.
No, don't start, because that'll be stuck in my head.
Is it a coco or is it a ball?
We've had lots of responses from the episode Stretch Limos, Spice Girls and Split Sandwiches. Zara says, hi, William and Jordan. I had to write in after hearing the nurse who spotted Jordan. You'll be pleased to know I am a nurse from Bristol, and I listen to the podcast on my way home to decompress after a shift. You both never fail to make me laugh, which is always lovely after a long day. William, you are very much our William in Bristol too, and if I ever come across a G&Diva on the ward, I'll be beaming with pride too. Just to add, Jordan, now I do not sound like a farmer or a pirate.
All right there, my love. You come in. Let's have a look at you. Oh, that's a nasty gash you've got there on your head. I'll sort that out, my love. I listen to help. I sex in my boss. Oh, you are.
My bossel.
I'm my bustle. I've got a 12-hour shift, so I have. We won't say what hospital, but your mum works at a hospital, doesn't she?
She does, yes. So
And-
Zara, it might be the same hospital.
Might be the same hospital. And Sarah's colleague,
Yes. Tracy.
Tracy, listens and tells her about everything, so she fills her in weekly.
Yes, which I'm delighted about. Thanks, Tracy.
My mum just listens when she's been mentioned.
Oh, does she do a search on the transcripts for Wendy?
No, it's just someone will say it. She's got, I'll listen to it.
Oh, bless.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. This one is from Matt, and hello, Zara, by the way. This one is from Matt. Dear William, Jordan and EPB, listening to you talk about children's birthday parties brought back traumatic memories of when I was 8 in 1987. My parents hired an old barn attached to a pub for my party on the Saturday, 2 days after my actual birthday. All my friends, classmates and neighbours were invited, including Mark, whose 8th birthday was actually on the day of my party.
Oh, poor Mark.
When the DJ asked whose birthday is it today, Mark excitedly said mine, which was true, but it was not his party. Suddenly, the whole room erupted into singing happy birthday to Mark, party poppers going off as he stood in the middle of the room, revelling in the celebration. What would have been the correct etiquette to stop this and put the focus back on me, as it was my party? I did the only thing an 8-year-old could do in that situation. I cried, ate a few party rings, and secretly hated Mark for a fair few years. Well, we've all been to those sort of parties.
Yeah.
Talking of which, have a nice time in Berlin. I would say it was bad form of the DJ not to know whose flipping birthday it was.
I know, Matt, it sounds like you need to get over this as well. There's a lot of main character energy coming from there.
No, but it is his birthday.
He was 8. Get over it. It was Paul Mark's birthday as well. At least Mark had the decency to turn up.
Well, I would say the fault lies with the DJ, who has been booked as a children's entertainer and clearly has not asked the number one question you have to ask: whose birthday is it?
Matt, am I right? You still secretly hate Mark, that little 8-year-old boy, don't you? And if you met him now as an adult, you probably wouldn't like him. Am I right, Matt? I'm right. Get over it.
Well, yeah.
I
think if you're not over it, I mean, you were 8 in 1987, so you're one of our, senior listeners.
Because I'm one of 4. That's not fair. That's not that old. Because I'm one of 4 boys. I like you do, and I'm not just saying it. You do. You're not like you're not bothered about being centre of attention and stuff like that because you never had it, so it don't bother you.
Yeah,
like,
and you're not worried about being centre of attention.
No,
are
I'm
you?
not. Genuinely not.
No,
Like
no.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm actually not. I'm not gonna. Anyway, I'm not going down that path. But because when it's your birthday and stuff, you just celebrate with everyone and you shared your toys and stuff.
What? Look, if the DJ had got it right and said, it's Matt's birthday, everyone, let's sing happy birthday, a nice thing for Matt to have done, admittedly, he was 8, so he may not
Am I
have
being a
altered
bit
it.
harsh on Matt? Sorry, Matt.
No, would have gone, oh, it's also Mark's birthday. So can we also do a second happy birthday for Mark? That would have been a nice thing to do.
Don't blame the DJ. It's an
I think
job.
it is the DJ's
Always
job.
go for us, don't you?
Oh, maybe your future is children's birthday parties.
It's all to come.
Yeah.
I've got a CRB, so it's fine.
Well, you have to have them updated every year, so...
Oh, dear.
Yeah. And I think you've probably got at least another year in you at Capital, so you don't need to worry about it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool. What? Pretty cool.
Abby, the girl whose dad bought her a ham on the bone for her 12th birthday, has also written in...
Oh, Abby. Bless you.
Saying, hi, William, Jordan, and the team. I was just listening to Stretch Limo's Spice Girls and Split Sandwiches, and William said his grandmother told his mother that she wasn't allowed to have James on Halloween, and it really made me chuckle. I was in labour with my second child on Monday the 13th of May at 11 p.m, and I was super nervous as things progressed quickly, and I looked at the midwife and said, is it Tuesday yet? She looked confused and said, yes, why? And I said, okay. Less than 20 minutes later, my daughter was born. Once all the checks had been done, the midwife asked why I had wanted to know the day. I told her I refused to have my baby born on the 13th because eventually her birthday would fall on Friday the 13th. So my daughter's birthday is now the 14th of May, 2024. She was also born to your voices. Oh. You got me through labour as I had my earphones in the whole time.
That's really nice. Who was that? Abby. Oh,
Abby.
Abby, that's really nice. I'd be the same. I'd wait, put the stoppers on until... I won't, you know how superstitious I am. I wouldn't want any child of mine born on the 13th.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be having a child from you personally.
No, not me, but if I was in a situation where...
You were having a child.
I wouldn't want it ideally to be born on the 13th.
Do you have an ideal time? Because you're February and I'm September, which I think is good. But I do always slightly pity. Ben's very close to Christmas. And I do...
When's his again?
At the 19th of December.
Oh, that's so shy.
And I always... I always feel sorry for people that have Christmassy birthdays.
I like mine in February. I like the month of February.
My friend George is Boxing Day.
Oh, that's even
He gets
worse.
very annoyed when people give him Christmas presents that are both Christmas. They go, oh, it's a joint Christmas and birthday. It's like, no, why? That's not fair because everyone else gets 2.
It's a skinting time of year.
Anyway, yeah, I think September's a very good time to have your birthday.
Yeah.
Personally. But I would say that because that's all I know. That's my life story. Ben.
I think September's the most common month, probably.
Yeah, and it's something to do with like we conceive. Yeah, you are very Yeah, it's
No,
New Year's
no.
Eve.
He let go of my button as soon as I said that he was common.
You have a common birthday. Oh.
There is nothing common about the 2nd of September. And actually, as we will find out on Tuesday's episode, it actually has something to do with the Julian and Gregorian calendars.
Oh my God, he was conceived on New Year's Day.
Yeah, we did the maths.
You were conceived on New Year's Day.
If it helps, I was 2 weeks late.
So Christmas Day.
Christmas, just before Christmas.
I don't want to talk about this.
The office Christmas.
Where were you conceived? Because I was conceived
I haven't asked!
Well, do, because mine's fascinating.
Yeah, of course it is.
She went to pick him up from airport, and they did it back at car on way back from airport. He'd been away for 6 weeks on exercise. My dad. It's true.
It was Wendy that got exercise.
And I thought they were joking. It was Chris Stark and Scott Mills did it on radio. And my dad, they had a feature where it's like, how were you born?
Yeah.
And my dad wrote on, he went, your mum picked me up from, I'd been away on exercise 6 weeks, and we were that horny, we pulled up. And then I said to me, and I thought he was just like making it up for radio, and they briefed him, and I said to my mum, that's not true. And she went, no, it is, we couldn't find my knickers. That's what my mum said. I hope she was joking. If you want to get in touch about something that isn't a dilemma or problem, drop into our DMs or send us an email to help@sexandmyboss.com. We also love hearing back from people we offer advice to. So if that's you, get back in touch and we'll speak to you on Tuesday.
Goodbye.